Okay, welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I am simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music, except one song written for me. Most of my music's modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping and some bluesy songs, working on a piano arrangement for a new song. Stay tuned for that. Do consider following so you can find out what's going on. Twitter for my rare but important announcements that I only make there. And Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, best spots to get notified I'm on. Hop on live when you can, and when you are live you can chat and it'll show up right here. We can have some cross-platform connection, which is fun. I do come on most weekdays, emphasis on most, not lately, not all weekdays. I've been sort of gravitating toward Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Been working on promotion stuff and other music stuff the other days between like 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, somewhere in there for about a half hour or so, about 4 songs. I am open to requests. If you know my songs, but even if you don't, you can request a type of song, like a happy song, sad song, love song, and I can see if I can hook you up. I do always have a set list, though, sort of a plan, default plan. Well, sometimes it's not even, I have like a number of possibilities. Other times I know exactly what I want to sing, but either way, I'm open to requests. So don't be shy. I think I'm going to start with income inequality. This is a song about a problem that few that are wealthy or even somewhat well off realize is a problem for them. Some people get an idea in their minds that if they're well off, then they needn't be concerned with income inequality because they're doing fine financially. But as it turns out, the data tell a different story. That we're all negatively impacted, at least if you are living in a relatively wealthy country. Even if you are on the wealthier end of the spectrum, you are worse off in a number of respects on average than if you lived in a more equal wealthy country. And these are metrics like physical health, mental health, stuff like that. When you think about it all, it makes a lot of sense, but when you don't think about it all and you just introduce the idea, it can be like, what? That doesn't sound right. But really think about it. We're very empathic social creatures, and it pains us and stresses us out when other people are not doing well. It's empathically painful, and it's a risk, social instability risk, you know. Nobody's really safe when people aren't happy. So it makes sense. And there are hundreds of studies that get to this issue. Google Equality Trust. And then also there are a couple of really good books that are sort of related to this topic. Drive by Dan Pink and Punished by Rewards by Alfie Kohn. Kind of gets at some of the things I talk about later in the song. So here we go. Now, let's see. I'm still fooling around with my settings a little bit. Because I have a new piece of equipment, and it shouldn't be, but it is in fact different. It's the same exact piece of equipment, but it's somehow working differently. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building. A little bit peaking there, see? Sorry, I might be interrupting myself sometimes to keep fussing with this. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. For income inequality, we must break free. The irony that's plain to see in studies of rich countries is that income equality helps even the most wealthy with any public health from income inequality. We must break free. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer, really create higher quality with greater ingenuity for income equality. Set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. But then we would be surprised to see better fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade, punished so it will obey. People are the same we know today for income equality, and set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. It's not about what he deserves. There's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter, they're in need. The solution is recovery. Help to be all we can be for income equality, and set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. For income inequality, we must break free. Just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely, and without the massive waste we see from tracking time and money and punishing those in need. For income equality, and set us all free. Something I want to see change, income inequality. I want to see it change. I have a lot of systemic change preferences, but in the meantime, incremental change seems to be the best I can push for. So it's active politically to try to get a less income inequality in our world, or at least in our country, the U.S., my country. So that's income inequality. If you are new, you may not know that if you're on, I cannot see. It's okay to just listen, but if you want a shout out, I can't see any individual names. I can only see numbers. So if anybody wants a shout out, unfortunately, you have to say hello to me first. Like Trevor, how are you doing? How are you? What is the latest? So good to see you. I've been only broadcasting every other day, Trevor. Cold. Oh my God. What's the temp there? What's the temp there? I saw someplace it was going to be like -50 or someplace. Something hideous. Oh man. How does that work? Right now it's 52 and I'm a little chilly. Oh, 8? How does that even work? Can't you just die if you go outside? That is just no. No. Hope there's not too much wind or anything too. Oh man. You know what? You're not going to believe it, but yeah, good idea. Yes. Yeah, I can't remember what the temp is that you can get frostbite in some incredibly short amount of time when it's like even just freezing and below. Yeah, I have been. I mean, it's not like an official plan in the sense that I'm not ready to say on my thing that like, okay, I'm only on every other day, but I really want to start putting time into promotion stuff. And as you know, I put 0.000 hours into anything promotion. Like even Claire, she'll go on and she'll say like, hey, I'm going to do one song here and then I'm going to hop on here, or hey, little things. And I don't do any of that. And so I'm just thinking, I want to do that, and so I only have so much time. So this week, what I did is I did that a little bit on Tuesday and a little bit on Thursday. So I came on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's not an official thing. But interestingly, on my broadcast announcement where I say, hey, welcome to my broadcast, it says most weekdays. So I'm taking liberty with that. I've warned people, most weekdays. But funny enough, what's on my list as a default set song today is TikTok. And here you are. I'll do TikTok. And of course, anything else if you have any other requests. But not funny? Less than 30 minutes. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, wait, what's the ooh? Or is it oh? Is that oh? Or ooh, maybe it's ooh because of TikTok. I don't know. But I'm going to do TikTok. TikTok, for those who are listening and who do not know, TikTok is a song not about the app. Oh, less than 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, how does that work? How are you supposed to live someplace where, I'm guessing that's if you're like naked, right? Like if you have good, oh man, that's not acceptable. No, just no. I heard someplace it was like, maybe I misheard, it was freezing. It was like -50. I thought it was someplace in the US, but I was like, what? That's just crazy. No. But anyway, on the frostbite, like if you have really thick gloves and so on, and it's not like 30 minutes, right? It's if you're just out there with your hands exposed, I'm hoping. All right, let's do some TikTok, not the app. This song was written well before the app was a thing. I always feel like I have to say that. It's about remembering or being reminded that we don't have endless time. Okay. I'm sure you folks who live in that area, in those kinds of areas, know that very well. Life or death, or very serious maiming could occur if you didn't know that. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now, or you'll never know. Oh, you'll never know. 'Cause tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear, oh me near. All that you need is now and here. 'Cause tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how, before it's time to take your bow. 'Cause tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Do what you want, it will not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, on goes the clock. Your time, it is now. I'll show you how. Do what you can. I'm gonna lend you Clocks, Trevor. Perfect. I don't know if you were aware, last week I was completely off, gosh, maybe over a week, because my USB audio interface, I had been plugging and unplugging the mic, and it turns out, maybe, it might have been coincidence, but if you look at the manual, which I thought I did, it says make sure everything is off before you plug or unplug anything. The mic, the XLR, there's TRS input and XLR. I think it's the TRS. It's the three-pronged mic cord for condenser mic. That outlet was completely shot. And I had been plugging or unplugging it and unplugging it because I'm working on a song recording where I want to be able to sing and play guitar, but I only want the guitar to record. So I just thought, oh, I'll just unplug the mic. I've learned a lot about my USB audio interface. XLR, okay. There was another way I could have done that, but it's a real big pain. Yeah, well, then that helps me understand better what happened. So I did not know that. And, that's not normally something I ever plugged or unplugged. But what do you know about the, what's the other one called then? Are you sure it's XLR is the three-prong? Then what's the 1/4-inch guitar one called? TRS, okay. I mean, it's a big one. I won't unplug it to show you, but it's a big one. But it's like one of the large headphone jack plugs. But there's power. The guitar has power. So, the user manual says don't plug or unplug anything while there's power. Well, think about how impractical that is. The best thing I figured out to do is just put my computer to sleep. Older headphones use the larger plug. It's a 1/4-inch. Older headphones use the larger plug. Yeah. The guitar, well, you mean even larger than 1/4-inch, or older headphones use the 1/4-inch? I won't unplug it right now since we're live and the computer's on, but it's pretty big. And there is power in the guitar, so yeah, that's what I'm using, 3.5. I actually have but the USB audio interface for the headphone jack, it's the 1/4-inch, and I have an adapter so I can have little regular headphones in there. But the guitar plug is the 1/4-inch, and I'm now just taking that extra precaution. I mean, the thing is, I've plugged and unplugged that live every time I broadcast. So that one's probably hot swappable, but clearly the microphone wasn't. So I had to buy a new one because there was no one in town that would there was only one place that might fix it, and it would have been $150 just minimum fee. So I didn't even bother contacting them. I just bought one. I might look into getting it fixed, but I know, doesn't that suck? It was really it's kind of humbling. I was like, oh, okay, I guess these warnings on things really do matter sometimes. Yeah. So, word to the wise. It's a hard lesson to learn. Thankfully, my son has a mic and everything, and we were able to test a bunch of things to figure out that it wasn't my mic and it wasn't my cord, it was the outlet. So, their warnings are not suggestions. Yes. Thank you, Trevor. I wish you had been here every time. Okay, Tiffany, have you read the user's manual? The warnings are not suggestions. I know, right? This was a lot more expensive and nice. Yeah. It's a very good thing I didn't fry the mic. You're right. I should be grateful because I think the USB audio interface was the cheaper of the two. Live and learn. Some things you learn hard. Some things you learn the hard way. All right. So maybe, I don't know what to do. I could do Persist, I could do No Worries. At the end, maybe I want to do Train. I could do Everybody's in a Circle. When I'm looking here at songs that I haven't done in a little while. No Worries? Okay, I'll do that one. You don't have to tell me twice. No Worried. No Worries and No Worried. No, we're not doing it. All right. But hey, Trevor, guy who gets around and watches every conceivable musician, have you watched Amber Crowley? She's super cute. She's like 65, and she does good vibe tunes, good vibe music. She's an inspiration. She's just Amber Crowley. I just followed her on TikTok. I don't remember how I heard of her in the first place. Maybe she was on, God, I have no idea. Maybe I saw her on Mike's Periscope and Terry's Periscope Musicians and Friends. Maybe I saw her on, I don't know. I really don't know. But she's on Facebook. Yeah. She's super cute. She always wears this thing of flowers in her hair, and she has this super round, just super sweet, smiling face. I think you would like her. It's like super good vibe music. So like, if you're down, I don't know, you're not going to hear a sad song on there. At least I haven't so far. So sometimes for me, if I'm sad, like I need a sad song, I need commiseration. But in general, you definitely feel, I don't know. You can't frown too long on her broadcast. Why can't I find No Worries? There it is. Okay. No Worries. This is not about not having problems. And it is not about getting down on yourself if you find yourself worrying. It's a permissive, good news song. Hey, guess what? Worrying doesn't make your problem better. And not only does it feel horrible, but it's actually, you're not doing anyone any favors either. So you get to let it go. You get to try to let it go because it's win-win. No. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I was doing the other one. I was like, what's wrong? Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, right? I should have asked Trevor before I do anything. If I start to worry or fret, fall in hurry, I'm gonna slow things down and focus within and all around. I focus with self-empathy on what I think and feel and need, on each thing I sense and do, on step 1 and 2. So no worries, no worries, no hurries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, guys. No worries, what will be, will be. for you or me. Yeah, no worries, guys. No worries. What will be, will be. The very best I can do is when I calmly proceed, even make time for fun. Walk, not run, and know whether completed, missed or repeated. All things in time, they're gonna pass far behind. So please, no worries, no worries, no hurries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, guys. No worries. What will be, will be. What will be, will be. No worries. No hurries, no worries. Thanks for all the emoticons, Trevor. TLC to you from me. One more song. Let's do Train. Because I should get off soon anyway. Train's gonna leave the station. I gotta leave the station. It's a quick song. It's fun. It's well suited for emoticons. Let's do it. Train is my one kid's song that I do on here. It's for all of us, the young at heart and actual kids. Can all benefit from a little train. Where is my, there it is. That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. There's so many to choose from. They're endless on Twitch. Oops, that was weird. There we go. Let's see. All aboard. All aboard. Train, woo, chugga, 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 train, woo, chugga, chug. I see a train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid that it won't come back. Train, woo, chugga, 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 train, woo, chugga, chug. It's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey there, train, wait for me. Train, woo, chugga, 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 train, woo, chugga, chug. It's no use, it's too far gone. Now I'm just left here singing this song. Train, woo, chugga, 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 train, woo, chugga, chug. Train, woo, chugga, 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 train, woo, chugga, chug. Thanks for all those awesome emoticons, Trevor. Thanks for being with me on this Friday night. Hope you have a fabulous weekend. Good to have your input on the technology thing. I consider myself somebody who follows instructions, but apparently not to the letter. You too. TLC to you and everyone else live and replay from me. Quick housekeeping. Follow. 2 spots are the best. Twitter for my rare but important announcements. Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube are the 3 spots that are best to get notified. Hop on live when you can. Chat. Have it show up here. Cross-platform connections. Fun. So you can attend and watch and celebrate live music. All original music, mostly modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but also some vocal looping and bluesy songs, piano arrangement to come. most weeknights, leaning especially towards Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but not ruling out Tuesday, Thursday, between 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, more or less. I know. You know, I did, but it's like, I've seen people plug and unplug guitars, and yeah. Anyway, live and learn. I've definitely learned the hard way. Sad. Very sad. And these days, you know, almost everything is disposable. It's so hard to find people to replace things for the same price you could buy them at, which is really sad too, filling up our landfills. I will be more careful. Okay, look up Roland Rubik's. Are you just joking? Do you read manuals cover to cover? I certainly did when I got this time, like this latest one. I read it. I read it before. I usually do read it. My husband, on the other hand, he just wings it, and mostly he's right. Mostly it's fine, but not always. That's awesome, Trevor. You have such skills. All right, TLC to you from me. Fabulous weekend, Trevor and others live and replay. I appreciate you so much. Bye.